Hey everybody, I'm back for another week of insanity. Today I'm drinking an old school White Claw iced tea lemonade flavored, the classic lemonade. I'm going to start off this week by let's talk about racism. Racism, racist, it may be the most overused card in the deck. Everybody use it. Everything can be attributed to racism. It's nonsense. If a person of color doesn't get a job, it's racism. If they can't get into college, it's racism. If a white person has an idea and doesn't agree with a person of color, it's racism. If a white person doesn't agree with the minority, it's racism. I mean, it's always racism. It's either sexism or racism. But I got one for you. Target. Giant retailer looking to make a lot of money is closing multiple stores in minority areas. And you get it. There's protests. They're closing it because they're racists. They're not closing it because the crime rate in those areas are going up. The cops aren't responding. And they're losing money like crazy. Hey, snowflakes, I got an idea for you. The only color Target and businesses care about is green. If it's not making them money and they're losing money, they're going to close shop. Whether you're white, black, brown, yellow, orange, purple, whether you're a male, a female, whether you're trans, bi-trans, extra trans, transsexual, transportation, whatever it is, they're going to close up. They don't care. It's only about the money. So get off the racism kick because it devalues. It devalues when racism really takes place. Because we'd all be fools to think racism is eradicated. It's not. It's there. I don't think it's as prevalent as everyone wants to make you believe. And it doesn't happen every 30 seconds. And everything that happens to a minority is not racism. Sometimes just not qualified. Or you just don't get it. Or it's just not your turn. Or you're just not up. There's a million reasons why. A big reason? Life isn't fair. Let's get over it already. Then we have Old Man Joe. Old Man Joe. I mean, I don't know what he was talking about today or yesterday. He says, you know what, Republicans, you better get your act together or that's all I have to say about that. Thought it was Forrest Gump up there. I don't even understand what's going on. It's not even stuttering. He just loses track of thought. Do you know why? Because he's an old man. He's so old that he falls upstairs. So he's going to Air Force One. He's fell up the stairs many times. Most people fall down. He falls up. Lack of coordination. Once again, old dude. So they move the stairs more to the middle in the back of Air Force One so he doesn't have to go up as much. Can you imagine that? He can't get up, so they're going to move it. All right. What's next? The slide down? What do you get, the big slide with the parachute on the bottom? It's a nice, easy landing? Come on, give me a break, Old Man Joe. If you can't get up the stairs, you can't do the job. So it's pretty easy. Get one of those electric things up that zip you up and zip you down. I mean, what? Come on, man. And then we had, last week it said, Dianne Feinstein served our country, whether you agree with her or didn't agree with her. She served our country for a long time. Now, I personally believe being a politician shouldn't be a profession. It shouldn't be a lifelong job endeavor. Shouldn't be. But let's face it. We all know it's been the Weekend at Diane's for years. She was living the real show, Weekend at Bernie's, in her real life, Weekend at Diane's. They were propping her up in a wheelchair. She gave her mental facilities. Her daughter was making votes. People were telling her how to vote. She hasn't been present in a while. Yet, it's not going to deter her from running in 24. It's not. We know it's not going to stop her from voting. All her votes now, they're going to be doing it with a Ouija board. Let's get together here. Let's get some age limits and term limits and stop using Ouija boards and people that are half in the grave. You know what? At 90 years old, she should have been retired. She should have been enjoying the end of her life. But instead, she was propped up, wheeled around, like I don't even know why, like a mannequin. She was a puppet. It's disgusting, and really it's offensive. It is offensive it should be offensive to a family, but it's offensive to the country. And you know what? It's offensive to her, but she didn't have the brain power to realize it was offensive. She was just going along with it, getting her jello and her pudding and moving on and calling it a day. Absolutely disgusting. However, we should believe relieved it's out in California. good old Governor Newsome gets to pick the replacement, the temporary replacement, gets to pick it. And he's already said it is going to be a black, moderate woman. So not the person who's best for the job. She may be. I'm not saying she's not. But not the person, let's search for the person who's the best for the job. The person who's got experience. The person we think is going to be a difference. Let's just check off black, moderate woman. You're up! I mean, how big could the list possibly be? I mean, what are we doing once again? We're just checking off boxes these days from our government. Put them all in whiteface, big nose, big shoes. Put the tent up, because I've said it many times, it's a damn circus at this point. I don't care what party you're for, because McConnell's nuts, McCarthy's nuts, Boebert, I think she's pleasant on the eyes, but I think she's a little batty. AOC's batty. Marjorie Taylor Greene's batty. They're all nuts. They're all nuts. They need Angry Mac up there. Somebody's going to keep it real, because they don't keep it real. They're all full of crap. I'm just calling it like it is. I'd say let's call a spade, but I'd probably get canceled for that. I do find it humorous, though, that John Fetterman is calling people losers and mentally unfit. Can you imagine that? He probably forgot that he's had a stroke, his brain doesn't work right, he's battling serious depression. The pot calling the kettle black. But bing, I just keep hitting them all today. It's going to be cancel after this video. Unbelievable. But we got celebrities in the news like crazy. This week's Celebrity Week. Eminem came out and he said, where is it? He is embarrassed to be white and he wants to kill himself. Okay. Nobody will notice, Eminem. You haven't been relevant in years. You want to get yourself back in the news. Okay, do it. Do it. Be like a big celebration. You can throw a concert. You can invite people in. They can all be out. Kill yourself. And speaking of that note, after 27 years, they finally caught the guy who they're holding liable for killing Tupac. Good old Tupac, and I was a fan. The guy was pretty incredible. So Tupac gets shot 27 years ago. This guy made a biography video in 2019 and admitted to killing him, and he's been one of the prime suspects since 2000, 27 years ago. Not even 1998, 96. I don't even know when he was killed. He's been a prime suspect. How did you not get this guy already? I mean, did somebody in the police force just get around to watching this biography? I mean, what are they doing out in Vegas? I mean, at a partying with chicks? I mean, I don't understand what is going on. Oh my God. And then we have Britney. There's a reason why she's nuts. She is so out of her mind. She's dancing half naked each week. She's making social videos. She was dancing with knives, half naked, and somebody called to have a wellness check on her. She was shocked. I don't know. I think that judge may want to look into that conservative ship a little bit more. I mean, she really is nuts. Somebody needs to check in on Britney, man. We're going to be reading about her doing the Eminem. I'm just saying, man, it's a shame. Really is. So here at home, there's a local high school and some kids were suspended for making some racist remarks or whatever they did. Nobody really knows. It's a big secret. It's something wrong. But the principal said he wants to create and build ally behaviors. What the hell is an ally behavior? How about we get the parents in and we talk to the kids and try to teach everybody to be good, decent human beings? If you're good, decent human beings, you don't need ally behavior. Can we get away from the code words, ally this, ally that? But even closer to home, I was folding my wife's wash, and she said, if you're not going to fold it right, don't fold it at all. Challenge accepted. Unbelievable. Now, somebody said, I'm going to read it to you, anything that annoys you helps create patience. Well, I must have a hell of a lot of patience I don't know about because I'm annoyed probably 97% of the time. None of my friends have seen a patience. I got no patience. None. I need to dip into that patience. I don't even understand. This will be a short one today. So I get a message, and here it is. Dear Angry Mac, I continue to meet a person that I've met several times, and every time I say hello, I remember his name, but he always says to me, I've never met you before. It's very confusing to me, and it is also hurtful. This is from a woman. Very hurtful. What should I do? I don't know. Ignore him? Go have a drink? How about you give him a different name and not your name? There's so many things you can do. Why are you going to let this bother you? It's a fleck. It's a piece of dirt on your shoe. Get over it. I said it many times. People looking for advice. They're not looking for advice. They're looking to justify whatever feeling they have. You're not getting it from me. Go have a drink. Knock yourself out. And don't be a fool. People really are stupid, man. But you know what's not stupid? Telling you people you love them. Find the people you love. Tell them you love them. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Cheers, everybody.